Alright, today is Monday, January 30. So, I just finished feeding heifers grain. We're gonna have to come back to push up hay. So, I have today off school once again. So, I'm just gonna keep picking at odd jobs and doing a to-do list. Today, it's just gonna be me home on the farm for the most part, because Mom's got a meeting to go to, and Dad is gonna be on the road for his job. So yeah, it's just gonna be me picking at different projects. Not really sure what I'm gonna pick off the to-do list today. Maybe servicing equipment, or maybe cutting down and cutting up some trees for firewood, but we shall see. Alright, so it's about an hour later from when the previous clip was taken. Came back to the heifer barn and I pushed up all the hay and baleage in this barn. So we're gonna have to chop more hay and baleage later today, and we're also gonna bed down this close-up cow pen. There's now 11 cows in this pen that are due to calve in the next month. Then there's 2 of them in the back pen there in the dairy barn. I'll show you them later. So yeah, pretty much we just gotta chop baleage in here later today and bed down with more straw. So morning chores are pretty much wrapped up, and it's only 9:30, so there'll be a good hunk of the day to get other odd jobs done. Alright, so morning chores are completely finished. We've had breakfast. We might knock something off this to-do list today, or we might work on other stuff. We'll see. Currently waiting for someone to pick up a bull calf that I'm just going to go to the market today because we don't raise our own bull calves. But yeah, we might pick something up off this list to do. And we do have a bunch of other odd jobs that aren't on this list that we got to do. Alright, we're in the dry shed now. It is just before lunchtime. So Indy and me are going to take the gator to the mailbox to go get the mail. Look at that. She's trained, so she knows. Well, sometimes she cheats and she goes on the seat, but she's supposed to stay in the bed of the gator. That way the seat doesn't get dirty. Alright, so Indy and me are at the mailbox now. The farm's over there, so it's a little bit quicker of a trip to get her with the gator. Alright, it's after lunch now. I got that chainsaw fired up. It warmed up. So I'm gonna just show you where we're going for perspective. I know the windows are dirty. There's trees in the back of the pasture there. You can just see them sticks there. We're gonna start cutting them up and hauling them home. Alright, so this is the pile of wood we're gonna cut up, and we're in the dry cow pasture. So this is where we are. That previous clip, I was standing right in that shop window there, pointing to all this. So yeah, this is dry cow pasture, and we're just gonna start chopping up that pile. Alright, so I've been cutting for 15 minutes now. I've got this pile there, and I've also gotten a pile of wood going in the bucket. So Dad wants to chop bales of straw and baleage with this tractor at 3. So I'm gonna load up the bucket with all that, see how full it is, and see what time it is. And then if it's almost 3 o'clock, I'm gonna go back to the farm, unload it all. Then we're gonna stop chopping wood to start chopping bales. But we're making progress. There's a lot of firewood here to be made. Alright, so we've got all the wood loaded up. It's time to go home. It's 2:45. So we're gonna go back, unload it all on my grandmother's or Beppa's deck. Beppa's a Frisian word for grandmother. And then we're gonna work on this chainsaw a little bit because the chain is stretched a little bit more, so I gotta retighten it. Yeah, it's also the way it's sitting, it's not exactly good. But anyway, we're gonna work on the chainsaw a little more. Gotta refuel it. All this wood was cut in one tank, so I actually didn't need to grab any of that, but it's time to go back to the farm. Alright, so got the saw and the oil put away, and all of the wood has been stacked either on the deck or in Beppa's house. So pretty much I just put the loader tractor bucket over the deck and stacked it. So that job is done. Alright, we are chopping baleage now. We picked up Indy along the way, but yeah, we're chopping baleage. So I grabbed the bales. Dad chops the bales over there. And then, yeah, I just kind of work together to get it done. So this is the third bale we're chopping, and the last bale we're chopping for the day, and then we will be done. On a side note, I smashed the selfie camera on my phone, so looked around. Oh, it's not too bad at the moment, but in some lighting it'll get really bad. In some lighting it'll look okay. The screen, it's not the camera itself, but it's gonna get fixed at some point. But whenever I got time, I'll bring it back to the store, and it's under insurance, so it's all good, but that'll just have to get done.